Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. I guess we're live. Okay. I guess we are. Good morning, everybody. Okay. So, where were we? Last time. Okay, we had that thing. That's good. So we were finally able to build some stuff. Okay, that's good. So per category, which is the color and stuff you can build. Some actors. If you change your mind, you can just bring them back here and it won't work. Oh, that's interesting. That's good, that's good, that's nice. We have a bug here, that's good. Okay. If I never like moved into the scene, there's no actor created, so I'm trying to destroy it and it fails. It's not a big deal. It's super easy to fix. That's good. So yeah, we're able to place actors, but like today what I want to do is to make sure that we can't actually put stuff on top of other stuff. Like in that case here, we can like, it doesn't matter, so we can just like place everything on top of each other, which is not what we want. So this is something I want to do. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, and then we'll see if we have time to do something else. It should not be too long, actually. Should not be too long. Okay, so start by stopping this and go fix that bug. Okay, destroy actor. I'm just gonna make sure it's valid first. If it's not valid, we don't care. Actually, delete this. Here we go. Something like that. It's not pretty, but it's gonna work. Okay. Okay. I just got a message. Not gonna be too long. Oh. Blah, blah. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Good. So this is gonna fix the little bug we had. Now let's go with the new feature. So okay, just double check. Okay, it's fixed. Good. First step, I'm gonna just scale this up a little bit so we can spawn a little bit further. 1.5, 1.5. It's 2. Let's go with that. Yeah, so we have a little bigger space to work with. That's good. So. Now, We can probably okay, in the objects that we are spawning, we're just gonna add a collision that's gonna determine the size of the object. Don't have anything in there. Okay, that's good. Whoopsie. Is it used somewhere? Is this? No. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, that's good. Seems used. That's nice. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna add the collision. Box collision. And then we're gonna decide which size we want to make the grid. Yes. For now, I guess I'm just gonna be like 50 by 50. The height doesn't really matter, so for now I'm just gonna like put it like 20, so it's gonna be like a nice cube here. Actually, we might actually want to use a real cube instead of a box collision, just because if we want to show it or something, it's gonna be better. I'm just gonna do that, yeah. So it's gonna be easier to debug. So right now it's 100 by 100. It's a bit too big, so 50 by 50, I guess. And the height is gonna be like 10. It's going in the ground. Do I want it to be in the ground or only above? I don't think it matters for now. Maybe it does because we can't see the ground. So maybe I'm just gonna 0.05 and then I'm gonna move it up by 0.5? Why 5? Yeah, for it to be in the middle. At the same level as the ground, I mean. Okay. So we want to have like a material for the bounding blocks, I think. So we're just gonna go create it. Collision or something. So this is gonna be just actually it's just gonna be emissive. So it's gonna be translucent and emissive. Are you emissive? Default on it. Thank you. So this is gonna be a parameter. It's gonna be the color. I'm gonna like toggle between red and blue just to if it works or not. If you can build there or not. The opacity is gonna be just a simple scalar. I'm probably gonna like put it like 0.5 or something. The color by default is gonna be a nice shade of blue, I think. Good enough for now. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, we can add another function, I guess. We will need more than one function to detect if the collision happens. And yeah, I think that's it actually. Yeah, if the collision happens, we don't actually want to show the other collision, or maybe we do want to show them. For now, we're gonna show them because it's easier. Yep. Okay. So on begin and then overlap. Begin overlap. And overlap. To make sure that it works, we have to change the collision preset. We're gonna make it custom. By default, it's not gonna block any line trace channel because it's not blocking line traces. And then want it to overlap with pretty much everything actually. Actually, no, we don't care about everything. So we're gonna make that cube. Are we gonna create a new object type? I think I'm gonna create a new object type. It's gonna be easier in the future. Edit project settings. And then collision system and stuff. Collision. Object channel. New object channel. It's gonna be build object, build actor, I don't know. Build actor. And by default it's gonna ignore because sure. So. Now should work, I guess. Yep. It's gonna overlap with build actor, and this is a build actor. So ignore everything except build actor, and this is a build actor. So they are gonna overlap with each other, which is good. The other actor probably gonna cast it to world actor. Actually, can. Yeah, I'm actually gonna rename the channel to be world actor. Makes more sense. World actor. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so in both cases anyway, I'm just gonna have an event dispatcher on world actor overlapped. Actually, I don't need to cast it though, because it should be good by default. We'll see how it goes. On world actor overlapped. Actually, it's more big and overlap. And I'm gonna have a on world actor and overlap. That I'm gonna call down here. Do we need that callback though? I don't think we do. I don't think we do actually. Because let's go if we see in the spawn manager though. Default data is valid, sure, spawn the thing. Okay, that's good. And then mouse over widget, actor spawn in valid position. If I find the reference of that thing, I'm setting it here if the mouse is over a widget. I'm setting it to true if the raycast worked. Okay. The actor to spawn is pretty much just the class that I want to use, which should be a world actor, which is good. So since it's a world actor, we can just save a variable in it to detect if it worked or not, like if it's in a valid position or not. So I don't think we need to have that callback yet. Yeah, I don't think we need it, and I'm pretty sure we won't need that. Otherwise, yeah, it will be a problem if we need that thing. That means that our line channel, object channel, is not set up properly, which I hope won't be the case. Should always be set up properly. Okay, so then we can invalidate or validate the position. So that's good. Is in valid position location. Is it how I named it? Is actor to spawn invalid position. So I'm gonna use position, but Unreal is using location, so I'm gonna convert it to location. Is invalid location. If we begin overlap, it's gonna be false. If we don't begin overlap, if we end overlap, it's gonna be back to true. And by default, this value is gonna be true. So if I begin play here, I can just put that one to true here. So by default, it's a valid value, valid position. And then if we overlap something, it's not valid anymore. Yeah, so that's good. Then what we can do is set vector parameter value on material. Get color here. The name's gonna be color. So the cube is gonna be blue or red. So it's not valid, so I guess it's gonna be reddish. Red-ish here. Let's go, and then otherwise, when it's valid, it is gonna be blue. And by default it is blue, so that should be good. I'm just gonna copy the same color code in here and in the material. Okay. So that should be pretty good. Now I just have to scale that thing in all the sub-actors and make sure that this variable is used when spawning the actor. So setting the actor location, and then what do? We're getting is invalid location. This is gonna determine if it is in a valid location. So that's good. Might actually want to set it right in the variable itself. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. So we're gonna go in all our objects here. So we have the cone, we have the cube. The cube is way too small. So I have a huge cone, I guess. That's good then. It's fine, it's fine. 5, 4. Let's go with 4. So this is 4. The cube here. Huh. Actually, I should rename it in the parent to be like grid collision or collision grid, something like that. I don't know. Or just collision, period. Okay, so I have the collision here. That doesn't have the right material, actually. Good thing I saw that. So I'm gonna get the collision, the material, and I'm gonna apply it. Here we go. Yep, that's better. Okay, so I have the collision here, the cube. It's gonna have the collision too. So this is pretty much the same size as the other one. Cylinder, same thing probably. Here we go. Can I edit everything at the same time? Nope. Can't. Okay then, edit everything. Tube, cylinder, cone, 4, cube, 4, cylinder, 4. Okay. So now everything's on a grid and should be already a little bit better. So if I press play here. Okay, everything has its own little grid thingy. Let's see if I try to put a new one in there. Okay, we can see that the cylinder like just became red, which is good. It's not really obvious because of the current actor I have. And that's a weird shape here. What is it? What's this? That's interesting. Okay. So this is good. It's gonna, yeah, that means it's gonna delete the actor when it's on top of the other one. That's good. That's a good start. Okay. Okay. Is the spawn grid a world actor? Looks like it is. I don't think it should be. Oh, yeah, it's a world actor, but it should not be a buildable actor. Oh, that's something though. Huh. Okay, so I have a little change of plan here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back in the world actor. I'm gonna duplicate the class. Gonna call it buildable actor. Everything actually is gonna be buildable, but everything can be in the world, but not everything will react the same way. Technically, everything can be buildable. In the future, everything is gonna be buildable. But let's say, no, not everything, because if we have characters, they are not buildable. If we have stuff that can grow, like let's say trees or crops or stuff like that, they are gonna grow, but the grown version is not gonna be the same thing as the like the plantable version or something like that. The default version. So the default version is gonna be a buildable actor, but the result of that buildable object is gonna become like another thing, like just a simple world actor that is interactable with. So we don't want that other thing to have collision on it. The collision is gonna be like on the root. So I'm just gonna call it a buildable actor. Go for it. And I'm gonna change a bit of things in there actually. Yeah. Collision is good. So I'm just gonna go back in the world actor. Oh damn, I don't want to do that. The easiest way will be to rename the world actor, and I don't know, because it's referenced so many places. But the spawn manager is only handling with buildable actors. Oh damn. Okay, so I'm gonna rename that thing with the wrong name. The world actor is gonna become a buildable actor. Okay, so now this is the buildable actor. But we want to have a world actor still. Unreal won't let me because I have some redirectors created by that. Ah, damn. Okay, so this is gonna be a world actor. That world actor won't have any collision in there. And that valid location thingy, it's not gonna be valid. I'm gonna remove the collision. So this is the basic stuff, just the ID, and can be removed from the world or not, which is exactly what we want. Good. So that's good. And then the spawn grid is not gonna be a buildable actor. We're gonna change its class default. Not class default, it's class setting to be a world actor. So reparent, that's perfect. So it worked. Deleted the useless collision in the middle. And then for the buildable actor, we're gonna also reparent it to the world actor. And now we have twice the same function here that we can remove the IDs double too, so we can remove it also. Great. Okay, so I think that this is gonna fix the problem we had. Actually, it was not really a problem yet, but whatever. So everything seems to still work. That's interesting, and I'm fine with it. Okay, I just want to make sure that everywhere that this is used, it's in the right condition. So reference viewer, I want to make sure that all the references are good. So spawn manager, perfect. Button actor, perfect. This, I don't care. That's good. And then in the structures, which is perfect. Yeah. In the structure, world actor though might not be good. Yeah. And actually, the spawn manager might also want to reference the other one. We'll see. And mostly widget, blah 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 blah, spawn actor, blah blah. We want to spawn actor immediately here, and this class is gonna be a world actor. Okay. So, and then create a unique ID, that's all right. Spawn actor from into the world. The class should be a world actor, which strangely it is. I don't think it is. Huh, that's interesting. I'm just gonna go see in the structure. The class is a buildable. Nope, it's not a buildable. It's gonna be a world actor. Okay, so this is a world actor. Good. Spawn manager, just gonna place this here. That's all right. General unique ID, that's good. Spawn actor, that's good. This is a world actor. Going into a world actor, that's great. Request to spawn actor, that's awesome. Complete, that's good too. Event graph, spawn manager, that's fine. This is gonna be a buildable actor because it's on the widget. So from the widget, the actor to spawn is gonna be a buildable actor, which is good. Should be all right. Okay. Yeah, I hope I won't have any issue in the future. Category here. Is this the world actor default data? Oh. Are these just gonna be the world actor default data, or we want to have also we just want to have the buildable actor default data? Yeah, it's just the buildable actor. So we have to change some stuff in there. So this is a buildable actor, it's not a world actor. The category is fine. That's good. Category default data, that's good. Everything should be fine. Okay, great. So now we should have a little grid, kinda. We have some positions. Oh. That one was considered good, strangely. It doesn't seem to be... Huh, okay, it's because it's overlaps and then stop the overlap while overlapping other things. That's interesting. So let's see. Just to show you an example here, why it happens. I have the cylinder here, that is good, and this cylinder here is good. If I try to put one here, it's bad. If I try to put one in the middle, it's bad. If I try to put one on top of this one, and then I slide to the other one, and then I leave the first one. Leave it. If I leave one of them, it thinks that it's left, like it's not overlapping anything else yet anymore. So now it's valid, which is not. So what we're gonna do instead, because right now it's just acting like a switch, an on and off thing. If it starts to overlap, it says, hey, I'm overlapping. If it stops, it says, I'm done. But, there's more than one object that can be, that can overlap that object. Okay. So, instead of doing this, we're gonna do a little something else before that. We're gonna have a list of actors that is overlapping. So, this is gonna be an actor. Overlapping actors. Okay. So, this is gonna be a list. Then we're gonna add this actor here. And then it's going to be invalid as soon as I have one actor, which is all the time. And then we want to remove it here. And then what do we want to do is, if the length of that thing is equal to 0, then we want to make it valid. Yeah. Could actually do that, but this will be a little bit more expensive. So yeah, no. Okay. So this should fix the problem. Let's zoom here in that corner just to see. So I have a cylinder here. I have another cylinder here. This is good. Overlapping, stopping, overlapping, drop, it's bad. Dropping, it's bad here. Stopping, it's good. Okay, good. Overlapping both of them. Stop overlapping the first one. Okay, that seems all right. Yeah, so now I'm still invalid. I'm just gonna put it here. Overlap both of them, like before, and then stop overlapping the first one, and I can drop, and it won't work, which is good. That's exactly what I want. So now I have a fake grid that is handled only by the actors that are moving. The second step will be to snap to the grid, because right now I'm like moving around like random. It's not great. I can like place them like either super close to each other, like so, DM that's close, or I can like put them like far apart, and then if I want to try something in the middle, it's a little bit more. I think I want to have a grid. It will be more structured, more organized, and it will be better in my opinion. And I like building on grids, so that's good. That's all good. Okay, so I'm just gonna start the thing. Okay, to do the grid, it's pretty simple. I'm just gonna go in the spawn manager, and here instead of the position, here the location of the actor, I think there's a function snap to grid, vector snap to grid. Here we go. That's it. And the grid size for now, I said it was 50, so it's gonna be 50. We can change that in the future. Okay, so right now, if I try to place stuff around, see it's snappy a little bit, which is good. So that means that it's either on top of it or not. So we can place it like right beside. Oh, there's a problem here. The collisions are too perfect. So it seems like they touch each other. That's interesting. So then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go change a little something in the buildable actor. The collision, I want to make sure that this collision is set to be by multiple of 50. Or actually, I want to be able to write 50, 100, or 500 or something like that. So I'm just gonna add another scene component on top of it, maybe. If I put it in there, actually, if I, let's say, if I put that to 0.1, for the collision to be the same, it's gonna have to be 5, which is still not good. So I'm gonna have to 0.01. So right now the collision is gonna have to be 50, which is good. This is what I want. And then the height can be 5. For now, it can be 5. It's gonna be good. And the real height here can be, actually, if it's 5, this 500 is a little bit much. Huh, that's not good. That is not good. If I go left view, yeah. It's a little bit too high even. Oh, that's not great. How can I put it perfectly? Like 250? Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird number. Yeah, 250 will be perfect, but it's not good. We don't want that. We rarely don't want that. Okay. So that's a weird ass number. Okay, so maybe instead we can just use the collision as is. That's weird. 2.5 is weird though. Okay. Yeah, I actually don't know. A good way to do that. We could make it like in big in place, scale it a little bit down, just a tiny bit. Could probably do that. It's a tiny workaround. We'll see how it goes. So get scale, set scale, minus, just a tiny bit. So it's gonna be like 0.01. So this might actually make it good. How does this would look? If I do that, then I minus 0.01. Yeah, it's still there, but it's not 50, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, since everything's on a grid, it shouldn't matter. So now all the collisions are a little bit tinier, should be. So I could be able to, yeah, I should be able to place stuff right beside, each other. Ah. But this is not 50. Yeah, there's a problem with my grid, I think. It depends how big I want my stuff. I think that this could be like the size of a kind of big thing or not. Maybe 50 is too small. Maybe 100 would make more sense. A little bit more sense. Let's try that. So if you want the 100, so it's gonna be 1 by 1. The height doesn't matter. That's good. And then that's a little bit annoying though that we have to go back into everything and adjust them. Actually, we don't have to. So this is 4 square. Is this what we want? I don't know. We'll see. So we put the grid at what, on 100 here. So now if I put a cylinder here, it will be 4 objects. So that means that the smallest object I can have would be 100 by 100. I guess that could make sense. It's a little bit small though, but it all depends on the scale of the game. That will mean that I need like to be super close to be able to place it on mobile at 100. So maybe I should put it like at 400 or something, or change my controls. No, because if I change my controls, it doesn't matter. I think this size should be pretty much the smallest of the sizes I can place. No? So let's see. Let's say if I go back in my spawn manager and I put it to 400 instead, that will mean that I can only place objects at 1 cube of each other, which is a little bit big, I think. I think it's a bit too much. Maybe not. Because yeah, if I zoom out, it's pretty big. So if we have like, no, we need smaller things a little bit. So maybe half of this? Yeah, I just don't know. Let's see, 200. Here we go. We're gonna stick with this for now. So 200 for the size of the grid. So now I'm just gonna delete everything. And I'm gonna save the view. Then I can just place a couple cubes around and just start building something. Something like that. And then maybe we can have like columns here. And then can maybe have like couples of these and a couple of these, because why not? Couple cones. Sure, you can add like a couple cubes. Something like that, maybe. Here we go. Okay, so I guess this can be the new level. I'm gonna save it. Save the game. So I can then stop and play again. And this is my new level. Okay. That's alright. So now We should be able to delete stuff, turn stuff around, yeah, edit the stuff that is already placed. Yep, this will be the next step. Okay, so we have the grid. So now it will be nice to edit the stuff. So play, I have my stuff here. I can have a couple more things there just to show more stuff on the screen. Here you go. I'm gonna save this too. Okay. Okay, so now the next step will be to edit the stuff. Do we want to have menu that pops out? If we have a menu, will it look? We have a menu. Click on the object. Hold the object a little bit. And then stop holding it. Then we tap on the option we want to do, which will be either move or destroy, I think. Trying to visualize what I want to do in the end. Because we can probably just hold the object and then we can move it back. Objects that are going to be interactable are probably just going to be by click. So you click on them to interact with them. And then if you want to do something else, like moving it or destroying it. But what if we want to add the rotation in there? And have some extra info on the thing that you built. Yeah, I think that it will be interesting to have just a pop-up if you hold. So you hold the object, there's a pop-up. The pop-up says what kind of object it is. If it has like stats, it shows the stats. You can rotate the object, maybe in the future if I want to have rotations. I can destroy the object or relocate. If you relocate the object, it's gonna just... Actually, yeah, instead of relocating, it's probably just gonna be destroyed. Destroy is gonna like refund some resources, and then you can just place it somewhere else after. I think it makes it way simpler. Yep, something like that. So yeah, and the objects, I don't want the objects to be 100% built as soon as they are dragged into the world. I want to have to maybe click on them a bunch of times to build them, and if we have like some NPCs later, they will probably help you by just hitting your stuff really hard with a hammer or something, and then it's gonna build it. Yeah. Something like that. So we want a menu, and you want to build the objects. We can probably start by building the objects for real. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do that. So. Would be nice to have some little assets here and there, but whatever, it's fine for now. Unique ID, transform, world actor, that's good. Maybe we want to have something else. If I go in the default data, what do I have? I have the default data table. That thing's gonna tell me the minimum, not the minimum, but what I can do with this. This is an actor, this category, I don't need the category. So the actor, it's gonna have a couple of things. It's gonna have tap cost to build. I think that's pretty much it actually. So let's say by default I'm just gonna put a 10 in there. So everything's gonna be 10 clicks, or maybe 5 because 10 is a lot, lots of clicks. So that's good. And then this is gonna be all right. It's gonna apply it to everything. And then the world actor, it's gonna have, it's gonna know everything, I guess. So current tab count, and then the tab count to build. Some things won't even have a tab count to build, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, the current tab count to build, that's good. Okay. So if I go back in the world actor here and I have my buildable actor, I want to implement the tab function. I'm gonna call the parent function just to make sure that if I add some stuff in the parent, I can do it here. And then I'm gonna implement the hold with the parent function too. That's good. So if I tap on the actor, I'm gonna build it. I guess that's pretty simple. Oopsie. But that's, how did I do that? So how am I spawning the stuff? So if I'm the spawn manager, I'm gonna have to clean that stuff up pretty soon. Spawn manager. So if I spawn stuff immediately, gets the unique ID, it spawns the actor, tell him this with the class and a transform, and then give it the ID. Okay. Why not just giving it everything, actually? So it's setting the ID there and then updates the world data with that stuff. which is hiding the class, transform, unique ID. Yeah, so I guess that this is transform ID. Because if it's a buildable actor, we're gonna have a tap count. But if it's not a buildable actor, we're not gonna have a tap count to build. So maybe this can go in another category. There's gonna be the world actor and the buildable actors, which are just a subcategory of the world actors, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I didn't think this through. That's why I'm doing it right now. So yeah, if I spawn okay. How many actors are going to be world actors? Not much. So maybe I can just add some stuff in there. Oh, I can go see. I'm gonna go see in the game mode. I'm gonna have the world. In this world, I'm gonna have some under stuff under it. So structure world is here, which contains the world actor. But I might also want to add buildable, which are also world actor, but they are a little bit more specific. And then I might need a second structure for that. So I'm gonna go back in the world actor. Might actually create a new structure, which is gonna be a buildable actor. This buildable actor is gonna contain the first structure, which is the world actor structure. Like so. So I'm not gonna need the class, the ID, or the transform because it's already in the world actor structure. In the world actor, I'm gonna remove the two new things I added because they're not useful anymore. And then in the game mode, we can have the buildable actor. So that's good. Okay. So if I go in the game mode and I go check with the load game, it's saving the old world, so that's good. Load game, it's getting the old world, so that's good. Once it's done loading the game, it spawns all the actors. That's good. Okay, so this is spawning the first list of actors, so I'm gonna have to spawn the second list of actors. Like so. Boom. Then I'm gonna break this. Okay, so this is spawning the world actor. Spawn the world actor, which we want to do the same, but we want to do something else. I don't think I'm gonna have like a ton of different things. So I might just duplicate this for now. Spawn buildable actor. The class is gonna be buildable. Buildable actor class. Refresh this. Oops. No. Just refresh. Thank you. And then I want to add a couple of things in there, which are current tap count. Or maybe it's just gonna need the whole structure actually. We might just pass it. Or maybe just the default values of it. That could be interesting. Because if I have my default here, it's a tap cost to build, which is good. But in my actor itself, which I lost because I think I closed it. The world actor, buildable actor. I'm gonna have the current tap count. Because when I save it, I want to save the amount of tap I did on that actor. So I can continue building it next time I load it. And a tap count to be built, completely built. This is not necessary. Because this is just duplicated data. Do I need to duplicate it? Either that or I'm feeding the old default, which is worse. Yeah. Try like that. So I'm probably just gonna current tap count and tap count to build. I guess that's it. So I'm gonna need both values. Tap count to build. Required tap count to build. This is gonna be in there. And it's gonna also be in the default one. Or actually, Do the UI needs to do that, to know that? Probably knows, has to know. So I guess that needs to be there. I'm getting lost. Okay. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. So with my buildable actor here, I'm gonna override the function update world data. I'm not gonna call the parent function because this is not what I want to do. I want to change some stuff instead. So I want to add it to the buildable actor instead. Cancel everything here. Still want to have the ID. I want to split this. I'm gonna split this to have the default value 2, but I'm gonna add the current tab count and the required tab count here. The current tab count, the required tab count is gonna be exposed on spawn, and when I'm spawning the object here, nope, spawn manager, I want to feed it, but I can't. So then I probably don't care at that point. Yeah, I'm gonna remove it from everywhere. So I don't want to save it. This is gonna be saved in all the objects, and by default these are gonna be like 10 or something. Or maybe 5. So we're gonna have to click 5 times on the actor to make it fully built. This is okay. So maybe then we don't need all that stuff. We just need the tab count, and every actor can pretty much have a tab count, whatever it's doing. Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty much canceling everything I just did. Okay, let's do that. So buildable actor structure, don't need it. Save everything. It's not gonna like that, but whatever. It's really not gonna like it. Yep, crash. Haha, nice. Yep. Pretty much expected. Now everything is not happy, which is fine. I want to go fix the structure first, so this one is not valid anymore. Goodbye. And then wall actor, that's good. And I think that's it. So I'm gonna go back in the game mode. I'm gonna make sure that it works. So load the stuff, spawn the actors. So when I spawn the actors, I don't want to do any of that anymore because it's not useful. The current tab count is probably gonna be fed, which is good. Which means that this here, this is useless. It's okay. I'm gonna have to go in my actor, my world actor here. It's going to have a current tab count. Okay, so this is the tab count. Whoopsie. Current tab count. It is an instance editable expose and spawn, so I can just refresh the spawn actor node and it's gonna add it there, which then is gonna poof, I can feed it from here, which means that where this is called, find reference, go there, I can just feed it. I should actually just feed it like the structure. That function would be better, except that this is actually used somewhere else, I think. No? Yep, it's used here. Something like that, I guess. No, that's just not useful anymore, actually. So I'm just gonna delete all that. Oh, nope. I need that box. I'm gonna delete this. Okay. So this is just an old thing, doesn't matter anymore. Okay. Okay, so now buildable actor. Update all data. I'm gonna delete that function here. Gonna delete, keep this, delete that. Okay. So this is the world actor. So the world actor has a tab count, which is fine. It's all right. That's good. Then no. Yeah, okay. So that's good. The world actor has a tab count. It's saved every time. And then when we load it, when we create the actor and it just spawns, we want to check if the get current tab count. So when the actor spawns, it's going to do a first check and check if it's completely built. So if the current tab count is greater or equal, then this, if it's going to be flagged as built, which is also going to happen every time we click on it. So the current tab count is going to increase here. Plus increment, and then we want to do it only once. So, or actually maybe update the building state, and the actor might have multiple building states. So let's say it's at 10%, you show it 10% complete, 20%, 20%, blah, blah, and stuff. So maybe we can just instead custom event update build state, or maybe just function instead. Maybe we want to use timelines though. Yeah, if we want to use timeline, it's better with an event. So update build state here. Once we click on it, and then at the pick and play, we want to update build state. So that's good. And then let's say we want to do something different every 10%. Or maybe we just feed it to the child and the child install it, but I don't want to do it right now. So right now I can just do like a cheap thing. So right now I can just probably scale it. Or something. For now I can just scale it, I guess. And set its color maybe. I don't know. So I can just like set scale maybe. Or I can implement it in everything. Since all my actors are gonna be a little bit different. How can I do that? I guess I'm gonna have to do it everywhere. But what I can do though is just promote this here. Is fully built, and this is probably gonna do something. It's probably gonna be useful in the future, because if it's fully built, we might want to do something else when we tap on it. Then when it's not, okay. So right now what we can do though is go in, let's say, the first object, like the cone, and override that event. Update build state, that's good. Adding the call to the parent. Get current tap count. Get required tap count. Set to float for both of them. I'm gonna divide. And let's say we're gonna just do the scaling for now. So problem is that if we scale that thing, it's gonna be crappy. Except if we put it at the bottom, can we scale it from the top to bottom? I can probably just add like a scene on top of the scene component. That's gonna be at the center here, so I can scale it from 0 to 1. That's great. Go with that. It's gonna be fast. So this set scale. And then split this. It's gonna be 1 and 1, and then lerp between 0 and 1 based on the percentage. That's good. And then we don't want to do that once it's too big. So we might just want to clamp it actually. Min to 1. So it's gonna stop at 1%. Good enough for now. So then right now if we add the cone, oops, I have a compile issue. Oh, why? Why is there an issue here? The only effective matching structure. Okay. Read that thing. Boom. Okay, this is not working. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Put that here. That's good. So this is back to our default. Okay. Refresh this. Okay, that was weird. Okay. So play. Okay. Oof. Stuff is not happy. Damn. That's not good. That is not good. Oh, that is not good. This is still there. There's a cube, there's cylinder. That's alright, everything seems fine though. Why is this happening? This should not be a problem. Oh yeah, we're gonna do everything, I guess. Do I have to recompile everything? I don't think so. So weird. Why is it broken now? Let's build double actor. That's good. Maybe if I just reboot Unreal. Okay, please work. Huh. Button category. Let's go. We're gonna go with the beginning. Category. Oh, the category is maybe not passed to the button. Not the actor, I don't care. The spawn manager, that's good. And this is the button actor, so that's okay, but the category might not be good anymore. Is it? Huh. Okay. Okay, I just had to reconnect it. Oh, that's okay. Thanks, Unreal. Thanks. Okay, whatever. Should be good enough for now. Okay, so now it should work. What did I just do? Oh yeah, it's the percentage built. Oh yeah, just on the cone, the blue cone, which is the only one I cannot build. Nice. I did that on the most useless actor I could have done. Okay, let's go with the blue cube then. Scene. Poof, poof. The scene is probably centered, which is bad. 0, 0, that's good. Cube. Okay, so now I can paste it here. Should be good. Okay, so now I should have the blue cubes that are tiny, tiny, tiny. Then if I click them, it doesn't work. That's a good start. Oh no, because they are 0. Okay, now they are clickable. Good. So I can click them, I can build them. Tuk 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 puk. Tuk 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 puk. Tuk 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 puk. Good. And now I can save it, and then next time I press play, it didn't work. Book. Okay, I'm gonna start by doing it to everything. So add the scene component, put the cylinder in there, and paste this with the fix. So this instead. Boom. That should be good. Or actually, yeah, I could have learned from point something instead. Whatever, it's alright. Doesn't matter anyway. It's just placeholder. So category 2, edit that thing. No, I just want to edit everything. Just edit. Type category. I edit. So add the scene, and the cone, paste. Add the scene, drag the cone, paste. Add the scene, drag, paste. Scene, drag, paste. drag, paste, scene, drag, paste, save. So now I have everything that can be built. Okay, if I save this, I should have these saved, but they are not. Why are they not saved? I'm gonna close all these windows, go in the parent, go in the other parent, update all data. It should update the current tab count in there. They are actually not updating the world data every time. Yep. So this is okay. So I might actually call the update world data here. In a world actor, the world actor is gonna have the tap event, and then this is the one that's gonna update the tap count, and then it's gonna update the world data. Then in the buildable actor, you don't update the tap count because it's already updated, but you update the build state. This might be good enough. So if I build it, then I save it, and then I reload, I have my actor. So I can build stuff different height. See these. Okay, save. So then I can like move a little bit, save it here, stop. Play again. Yep. So now I have my actors with different height because I built them differently, like a different level of building. So let's say when we're gonna replace everything with real assets. Let's say we have like a house. We are probably gonna build like the main frame of the house and then add the roof on it, and then probably like a balcony or something, and end with like some details, and maybe the colors it's gonna change, some stuff like that. So it's gonna like be there's gonna be like for each model it's gonna have like multiple models, and maybe some animation of building every time like we reach a point, or I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, maybe every object is gonna have like a build animation, and that animation is gonna play like slowly every time you click on something. That would be pretty nice, but that would be like a lot of work for just me. Yeah. But this might be a way to do it. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. But yeah. So same way, if we have like a fence, we build a fence, we're gonna add like the big side bars and the middle bars or something. Every time we build something else, it's gonna like build, it's gonna require a certain amount of clicks or tap on the screen. So which means that the object is gonna, even though you add all the resources you needed to build the object, it's not gonna be completely built until you build it yourself. So yeah, I can add like another cone here that's gonna be built just a little bit, then this a little bit bigger, this super big. So yeah, I can do that. Yeah, so let's say we have like a ton of nice assets in there. It could be pretty different. Yep. But now I'm running out of time. I just realized that. And then I know I don't have the delete implemented yet, and I wanted to do it today, but I guess it's gonna have to wait until tomorrow, I think, or maybe next time. So yeah, and I'm gonna have to go. That's pretty much it for me for today, I guess. And yeah, this is where we are. It's slowly getting somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. So yeah, that's good. That's good. So thanks for coming by, and I will see you next time. And bye bye. Ciao ciao.